Hi everyone, welcome back. Today Kate and I are sharing with you our thoughts on the two different chocolate bar palettes from the company Too Faced.
Mine's upside down, oops.
So I bought the original one last summer and have been using it and loving it, and Kate was actually considering picking up this one.
And then I saw in Sephora that they had this one out, which I knew they were coming out with it, I just didn't know when.
Ooh, don't drop it.
And I picked it up, and I fell in love with it. So, they're very different, but also kind of similar, if that makes sense. And you'll kind of see that as we talk about it later on.
Yes. So we ended up doing kind of like a side-by-side...
A face-off.
Face-off? Get ready with me, you know, kind of just applying using our respective palettes, and just kind of doing two different looks so that you can see both palettes in action side by side, and you know, you can kind of hear our commentary as we're using the palettes and talking about the colors at the end to make a decision. If you don't own either one of these, maybe it'll help you make a decision on which one you would like to purchase. They're both really great palettes. I would say pick one or the other. But
I agree.
Go look at them and see which one speaks to you more. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a really beautiful palette.
We talked about the scary blue color. That's really not so scary. So,
anyway, so stay tuned for a little
face-off.
Face-off, as we like
It
to call
sounds so intense, but it's really not.
It's just a little makeup. A little makeup between friends.
Or mothers and daughters.
Or mothers and daughters. Okay, that was so creepy and weird.
And I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match makeup. This is SPF 17 in it. Blah. And I'm in the color N2, which is Classic Ivory.
And I'm using my Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation that I'm really trying to get to the bottom of. Love this. My shade is 200 Sand Beige. You really like that foundation.
I do. This is my second bottle of it.
Is it really?
Yep.
Go you.
I like it because you can blend it out. I really like using it with a beauty blender, but as with everything this winter break, I've left everything at school. I'm going to go ahead and start on my eyes.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the Tarte Clean Slate 360 Creaseless.
So Kate's been debating on whether to repurchase the Tarte eye primer or the Urban Decay eye primer.
I like the Urban Decay one the best, but I also really like this one.
Or to try something new.
I've also been thinking about getting the Too Faced Shadow Insurance because I've never tried it. I don't know.
So you guys should let us know what you think is your favorite eye primer. And maybe Kate can take that into consideration.
This is so exciting. I played with my palette last night, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, but yeah. Okay. So I'm going to start off with Nougat, which is like this one right here. And I'm just going to put that in my crease.
I'm going to prime my eyes with the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB Advanced Performance Cream Eyeshadow in the color, this says Soft Linen. And this has an SPF of 15 in it. So I've used this a little bit. I bought it at the VIB sale before Christmas. And I like this. It's a little dry. So if you have oily lids, this would really work well for you. But I think if you have super dry lids, maybe not so much. It might make you look crepey. Okay.
Okay.
I'm done talking now.
I'm going to go in with Peanut Butter, which is this shade right here, which is, it's orangey. It's like a burnt orange, I guess. It's like one of the scarier colors in the palette because it's right next to the color Blueberry Swirl. But yeah, it actually doesn't look too scary.
Okay, I'm going to start by putting the color Milk Chocolate here in my crease, just doing a light little wash with a fluffy brush in my crease.
And I keep going back and forth between two brushes, and that's because this one's clean. I'm using it to blend it, if you were curious. Next color I'm going to take is right next to it, and it's called Frosting. It's right there, and it's shimmery. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to, again, layer it in the crease. It all comes together. It looks really pretty at the end.
Okay, then I think I'm going to go in here to the shade Hazelnut with this is like a little crease brush from Japanesque. And I'm just going to kind of like layer that over the milk chocolate and just deepen the crease a little bit.
I'm going to go in with Butter Pecan, which is one of the highlight shades in the palette. I'm going to place that on my lower lid.
And then I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush and just really kind of blend that around a little bit.
I'm going to take Hot Fudge, which is in this corner, and I'm going to place that just in the outer corner.
Alright, then I'm going to take some white chocolate and put that under my brow bone. Kind of blend that down into my crease shade. And then I'm going to take probably my favorite color in this palette, which is Marzipan. And it's this color here. And I'm going to use a flat shader brush and pack that all on the, as they say down under, the mobile part of my lid.
When she first told me that, I giggled because I thought it was cute.
The mobile part.
Alright, I'm going to take Coconut Cream, which is the matte shade right here, and place that under my brow bone. Or on my brow bone, underneath my eyebrow. There we go. And then this is where it becomes my favorite part of the whole entire makeup look. And I'm going to take Caramel down here on my finger, and I'm going to pat that over top of the Butter Pecan. I just love this. Boom.
Boom.
I'm not completely done, but I'm going to finish the rest of my face.
Boom, she says.
I'm going to go and do my concealer now with my Instant Age Rewinds.
So I'm going to take this color up here, this Gilded Ganache, on just a little angled brush and just kind of run that along my lash line to just give it a little definition.
I'm going to set my makeup with the L'Oreal True Match powder in N2.
That line is so nice because I have all those coordinating.
Oh my god, it makes my life so much easier.
Do they also have a concealer?
I think so.
Have you tried that?
Nope.
Alright, so before I finish my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and clean up under my eyes and add a little concealer with this little CoverGirl concealer, which is a nice little drugstore concealer.
I've used it. I like it. I'm going to fill my brows with my Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit and then set them with the Maybelline Brow Drama, which I'm not crazy about, but it does the job as like an eyebrow gel. I have the song stuck in my head, so I'm really sorry that I keep like,
Oh.
I'm like over here like spazzing.
What song do you have stuck in your head?
Sledgehammer by Fifth Harmony.
Oh, I'm just going over my concealer a little bit with some eye cream. Because I'm looking a little scaly.
Then I'm going to go for blush, and I'm going to use the NARS Orgasm Blush. I got the Sephora favorites for Christmas and for my mom, and she's really funny. She wrote to Kate from I Love Faces. It was really funny. I was like, what is this? But so this is like just like the smaller size, but it's amazing.
So I'm going to take this color Amaretto on kind of a flat shader brush, but just the point of it, and run that along under my lower lash line.
Alright, I'm going to finish up my eyes, and I'm going to take Frosting, which is this color, and I'm going to place it on my lower lash line.
This is the e.l.f. tone correcting powder that is absolutely demolished, but I'm using it kind of like a loose powder to set my makeup.
And then I'm going to take Butter Pecan and then place that in my inner corner.
So for my blush today, I'm going to use one of the Hourglass Ambient Light blushes. Incandescent Electra. It's the one that's unique just to this palette.
It's really pretty. I'm going to use my mascara duo of the moment, which is the Clump Crusher by Maybelline, CoverGirl. And then I'm going to use the Revlon Lash Potion.
I'm going to tightline my eyes with this Hourglass Skinny Gel Eyeliner. It's the 1.5 millimeter eyeliner that I love. This is super skinny. So I also ran this along my waterline just because I felt like it. So there.
I didn't bring any lipstick in here with me, so I might have to borrow one of yours.
I don't have any that you can borrow. Smarty pants.
I beg to differ.
Smarty pants. Little brow wiz.
I'm like in a Too Faced mood.
Have you used any of the La Creme? Is that what you're testing?
Is that what these are?
Yeah.
I've never tried these. I'm like swatching them all to see what's gonna look better.
They're such an awesome formula.
Ooh, I like this one. This is Honey Bear.
Honey Bear. I was gonna say that.
It's pretty. I'm just gonna swatch them all. Ooh, so is this one.
Spice Spice Baby.
Shut up!
Was I right?
That's super creepy.
I know what you like.
So yes, I'm going to use the, what are these called, Mom? The Too Faced?
La Creme.
La Creme. Are they lipsticks?
Lipsticks, yeah.
Lipsticks. I just want to make sure. In Honey Bear. And then this is the Buxom Lip Gloss in Dolly.
What are you doing?
Singing in my head.
Still.
It's a really good song.
Why don't you play a snippet for the people? You're funny.
Yeah. That song. That's pretty. I like that.
This is pink chocolate. Our finished looks.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty.
I like it because when you put the peanut butter down and then you start layering stuff over it, you can still see it peek out of the very top.
Yeah, that looks gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I just did a really kind of neutral little look.
I like yours too.
So one of the things I really love about this palette, the original chocolate bar palette, is there are so many like great shades that can be like one and done, so that if you are in a hurry and you just want to do a really simple look. I love that about this palette, because sometimes in the morning you don't have time to do like a big elaborate eye look.
I really, really like this. I know some people are scared by this blue shade, but to be completely honest, it's really sheer. It's not that bad. And I mean, this probably would make my eyes look more like gray than blue, but like that's after going over it twice with my finger. It's super sheer.
So I think if you put like a base under it, maybe it would
can build it up.
Build it up and make it really dark.
I was playing with it last night.
But I think that's nice that, you know, you could keep it kind of sheer.
I mean, there's some really pretty colors. I haven't swatched all of these yet. Like, these are really pretty. And do you have a black in here?
This Gilded Ganache, I think, is the closest thing to a black.
Licorice is the blackest black that you will ever find in your whole entire life. That's what Too Faced is really, really good about, is that their blacks are really pigmented. Love it.
And this Triple Fudge is a really dark, dark brown. But no, there is no black in this palette.
I also, I noticed with this, I don't know if yours has one. I don't think it does. One of these.
No, it doesn't.
This palette came with this color. It's called Pink Sugar. It's right here. But it's meant just to add sparkle. It's not really pink. Well, I mean, it is pink, but like, it doesn't really add anything but
a little sparkly
like, I don't even think you can see that, but like,
I think it's meant to be layered over any one of the other colors.
Oh yeah, it would be really, really pretty if you wanted to do like something little extra. It's really pretty. Kind
of jazz it up. Even if you were going to like go out after work and you just wanted to kind of like amp up your look a little bit, you could just dip your finger in there and pat it on and give it, you know, a little sparkle if you wanted to do that. Yeah, these are great palettes. I think either one. I don't think you need both, though. That's kind of my straw man. I don't think you need both. I think if you don't have either one, go look at them both and see which one you like better. And, you know, if you have the original chocolate bar, you probably don't really need the
Some of these colors are pretty much the same. Some of them are just a little bit darker. Like this one is just darker than that.
So, and this one just does tend to read a little bit cooler.
And then this one is definitely a warmer.
So that's something else to consider. Both really great palettes, but we thought it would be fun to just kind of do a side-by-side makeup looks and comparison and just kind of chat about them a little bit and share our thoughts with you.
I think either or is great.
Either or is great. They're both great palettes. So let me know down below which palette you like better, or which one you would choose for yourself, or if you already own one or the other. I'm interested to know like what the general feeling is in terms of, do we like the new palette better than the old palette? What are your thoughts? So leave that down below so I can take a look at that. And we also asked for some recommendations. Oh, on an eye primer for Kate. So if you have an eye primer recommendation for Kate, also leave that below, because I'm going to make her read those comments. And
I read most comments.
She does. So if you are new to my channel and just stopping by for the first time, I would love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and join me for future videos. And also check out some of my social media links down below. And we will see you, or I will see you, who knows? Real soon. Bye.
I feel like it's one of those bad catalog pictures where they're like, I'm just posing with my palette over here.
It almost becomes like a Saturday Night Live skit where we do like the posing. I have done that on countless occasions. It looks like you just licked it.
No, but I just remember like saying when you first got that, and I was like, ew, I don't like the smell of this.
No, yeah.
It smells good.
It does smell good. It's not weird.
No.
Not weird at all.
I feel like I'm like swooping in. It feels like this. It feels like a...